Welcome to tooeasytolearn.com. Rational numbers, irrational numbers and CIE questions. In this lesson we shall discuss the concept of rational numbers, the concept of irrational numbers, CIE past papers questions. Rational number. A rational number can be made by dividing two integers. It can be written as a ratio of two integers. Example 1. 2.5 is rational, because it can be written as the ratio 5/2. Example 2. 8 is rational, because it can be written as the ratio 8/1. Example 3. 0.111 is also rational, because it can be written as the ratio 1/9. Example 4. Square root of 4 is rational, it can be written as the ratio 2/1. Note, complete square roots and complete cube roots are rational numbers because it can be written as fraction. Irrational number. An irrational number is a real number that cannot be written as a simple fraction. Pi is a famous irrational number because it cannot be written down as a simple fraction that equals pi. People have calculated pi to over a quadrillion decimal places and still there is no pattern. The first few digits look like this. The approximation of 22/7 equals 3.1428571428571 is close but not accurate. Note: incomplete square roots and incomplete cube roots are irrational numbers, because it cannot be written as fraction. Example: square root of 2 is approximately 1.4142136562. It is an irrational number, because it cannot be written as fraction. Multiplication of irrational numbers. Have a look at this. Pi times pi is square of pi, which is irrational number. But square root of 2 times square root of 2 is equal to square root of 4, which is complete square root and it can be written as simple fraction, therefore it is a rational number. Let's discuss CIE questions. Question 1. Which one of the following is not irrational? Option A. Square root of 2. Option B. Square root of 144. Option C. Square root of 5. Option D. Square root of 8. Let's discuss each option one by one. Not irrational means rational number. All options are in square root form, therefore it must be complete square root. Square root of 2, square root of 5 and square root of 8 are incomplete square root which cannot be written as simple fractions, so these numbers are irrational numbers. Square root of 144 is a complete square root, it can be written as simple fraction 12/1, therefore option B is correct answer. Question 2. For which of the four right-angled triangles is the length of the hypotenuse not irrational? Option 1 is D. Option 2 is C. Option 3 is A. Option 4 is B. Let's discuss this question. Thinking process. Hypotenuse of given triangles will be calculated by using Pythagoras' theorem. It states that the square of the hypotenuse, the side opposite the right angle, is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Side opposite to the right angle is called hypotenuse. Let's calculate hypotenuse of each triangle one by one. Triangle A. Square of hypotenuse is equal to square of 3 plus square of 3, which is equal to 18. Take square root of both sides. Therefore hypotenuse equals square root of 18, which is an irrational number. Triangle B. Square of hypotenuse is equal to square of 3 plus square of 4, which is equal to 25. Take square root of both sides. Therefore hypotenuse equals 5, which is an irrational number. Triangle C. Square of hypotenuse is equal to square of 4 plus square of 4, which is equal to 32. Take square root of both sides. Therefore hypotenuse equals square root of 32, which is a irrational number. Triangle D. Square of hypotenuse is equal to square of 4 plus square of 5, which is equal to 41. Take square root of both sides. Therefore hypotenuse equals square root of 41, which is a irrational number. The hypotenuse of triangle B is 5, which is not a irrational number, therefore correct option is 4. Question 3. Write a irrational number between 3 and 4. Thinking process. 3 is equal to square root of 9, which is a complete square root. 4 is equal to square root of 16, which is a complete square root. All square roots between square root of 9 and square root of 16 will be incomplete square root, and it will be irrational number. Therefore any number between square root of 9 and square root of 16 will be answer. Question 4. Write a rational number between square root of 7 and square root of 17. Thinking process. Square root of 7 and square root of 17 are incomplete square roots, so they are irrational numbers. Any complete square root between square root of 7 and square root of 17 will be irrational number. Square root of 9 is 3 and square root of 16 is 4. You may write 3 or 4 as correct answer.